everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a step back in time and creating this roller skate using Roll With It dies. And it comes with two different types of roller skates, and then you have the smaller ones plus some embellishments. And then you also have the stamp set that is Life is Cool and So Are You, Yay It's Your Day, Keep on Rolling, Make Today Happy, Stay Golden, Keep Shining Like a Superstar. So we're also going to be using the Sunburst card front die. Has that sunburst look to it. Really excited to use that. I wanted some inspiration, some 90s inspiration, and I used ChatGPT, and I said, give me a 90s version of some roller skates, and this is what it came up with. And I thought this was perfect. So my best way to coordinate with that is using, this is from, I'm not sure what this is from. I think this is from Michael's. And then these are two from Concord and Ninth. I think this is Grape Soda. And this one, and this is Oceanside. And then, like I said, this was part of another set. Now, this one is a lot thinner and not as heavy weighted as these two, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. And so I think we're doing a white roller skate. We're going to kind of mimic this as best as I can because I really like these colors. Because doesn't this just scream the 90s? I'm a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s, loved my childhood, had a great childhood. So I want to definitely recreate that. But I'm not sure what the panel color is going to be. I don't know if I'll keep it white. So we're going to play around. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some of the dies and start die cutting. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward that part. So let's put some music on and let's get to die cutting. Alrighty, my daughter decided to craft with me, so you know what that means, a lovely voiceover. Alright, so I'm scoring my card base at 5.5 inches, and then I'm using my Teflon bone folder. I scored it at 5.5 because we're doing an A2 card size, and I'm using my Teflon bone folder because I feel that it gives a really good crease, and to me, in my non-professional opinion, I think there's a difference between a good crease in a card and a bad crease, and it just sets it differently from a non-professional looking card to a professional looking card. I could be completely wrong, but that's just my opinion. So design changes have been made. First of all, I introduced the diamond glitter cardstock, as you can see, that I'm using as I'm assembling, and I just really wanted to modernize the 90s look, so I thought that this would be helpful to achieve that. Plus, when I was growing up in the 90s, I was all about the glitter. Then I also ended up dropping the Sunburst cover plate die because it was not going to work with what I wanted to do because I needed to stamp directly onto the card panel. And I've done it before and it turned out great, but I just didn't want to do it again. So I ended up not using it in this card. And then lastly, you kind of see off camera towards the left, I introduced a new color, which is a Buttercup from Concord and Ninth. I felt that it just needed a fourth color. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think it just needed it. So here I'm just using some of the dies that I want to use towards this card and putting it on that yellow Buttercup cardstock. And to me, it really did help out the card to give it a little bit of a variation within the roller skate. And when I say card, I just mean the roller skate. So off camera, I did play around with, okay, what do I want to be the base of the roller skate? What do I want to be the stripes? It did take some time for me to figure that out. I just knew that I really wanted all of those colors. So what I did is I tried to balance the colors out. So two of each in different areas of the roller skate. So you'll see that I have that pink at the bottom, but then I'm putting the pink at the top. And then the purple, it goes, I have it at the top, but I'm also having it at the bottom, the stopper of the roller skate. And the yellow, the wheels. And then the teal, I'll bring that back in as a as part of the wheels as well. So I try to balance it out, and half of it was intentional and half of it was like, oh wow, I really did a good job balancing them out. So anyways, let me know if I achieved that, and also let me know if I achieved the whole modern day version of the 90s. I don't think it was the greatest fashion, but the 90s, I don't know, I had such a blast in the 90s. I just miss the music. Anybody with me on that one? I don't know. All right, so of course, since I want to really accent that pink, I went ahead and added the pink, or using the pink cardstock and placing a star. So here I'm just determining what kind of color background. I knew I didn't want white since the skate is on white. So here I decided that the Oceanside cardstock worked out great. So then I'm cutting the panel down to size, and I believe I cut it down to 5 by 3 1/4, so we can have a 1/4 inch margin. I didn't want the panel to be too big with the roller skate. I wanted it to feel condensed, if that makes any sense. So once I finally figure out which orientation I want this roller skate to go, either point it towards down or point it towards up, if I can talk, say that 10 times fast. I finally found the position that I liked, and then once I did, I placed my stamp where I want it be placed next to the roller skate, right? So then I'm adding some anti-static powder because I want to do some embossing. I want to put white on the card base to bring out the white cardstock to, again, balance it all out. I don't know if I achieved it. Maybe it's all in my head, but that's what I tried to do. Okay, so here I am just inking that up, stamping it on there, and then I end up doing it a second time for good measure. When I do text like this, I don't do a lot of pressure when I'm pushing it down to stamp, because you don't want to blow up or blow out the letters. You want to blow it up. Okay. So I press very lightly. Okay, so here I'm using this white embossing powder. It is terrible. I bought it from Hobby Lobby, and I really just need to get rid of it. I say I'm going to keep it until I'm done, but I feel like I'm going to be 90 years old before I get rid of that white powder. So I just don't think it's really good embossing powder. And then I'm using a brush specifically for wiping away extra embossing powder. So I'm going to use my heat tool to melt that embossing powder, but before I do, I'm going to heat it up so that way I don't apply too much heat or unnecessary heat, because it's going to warp regardless. So you want to try to mitigate that as best as possible. So let your heating tool heat up 10-15 seconds and then go ahead and apply that heat. Now you can stick your cardstock in a book and then let it flat out that way, but I am a instant gratification type person, so I need to get this card done as soon as possible. Plus, I don't have all day and every day to work on these stuff, so it has to get done right away. So I'm using my foam panels that I created myself. I probably created over 1,000 of them because I didn't have my craft room and I was desperate to craft. So I made a lot and figured, why not prep it and get this done? And while my craft room was under construction, still is. We're still working on it. At least the time of this video, and it's the end of June. So anyways, God knows when this will get posted. Okay, so applying that card panel to the card note, and then of course I added some foam tape to the back of the roller skate, but this time I used, I think it's Big Mama's foam tape roll, or roll of foam tape. I don't know. It's a really super thin foam tape, and I like this because that foamed panel that I use from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, it is thicker than I would like, but it's not overly thick. It just means if you add more dimension, now your card's going to end up super thick. So just be mindful of that. So anytime I add additional foam tape, I'm using the Big Mama roll foam tape. So again, to finish out the card, adding some little visual accents to tie in the star and the shoe, and then of course adding my sticker, and here is the final card. I loved it. Let me know if you think that I did achieve a modern day version of the 90s roller skate. I think I did, but you let me know. Okay, so I did two cards off camera. Here's one that I did. I did Keep on Rolling, and then I did a yellow base with a glitter background, and I really love it. I wish I can really show you guys that diamond glitter cardstock. It is amazing. And then my favorite, the pink one, tone on tone with champagne cardstock from Concord 9th. What do you guys think? This is my favorite, even though it's not the 90s, but it's my favorite. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next card or craft video.